What's going on?
You know, it's Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day, and guess what, everyone? There's a fire right outside of this place right now. Literally.
I know,
We're not going to show you, but we're kind of worried that we're going to have the fire department come. But guess who's on fire for MILF Candy? KiKi Dier.
Hello.
Did I pronounce it right?
You did, actually.
Because, you know, I
One
heard...
of the only ones that's ever pronounced it right.
I heard you slap people for not pronouncing your name right.
That's not true.
No, she got some Wakanda in her.
I mean, if I'm going to slap you, it's going to be for something way different than that.
I mean, you can slap booty cheeks, you know,
Yeah.
but not, or you got like yours slapped. But anyway, we also have
Bossmane Dre, yep. So coming at you, just hanging out with this beautiful MILF, and I just
this will be streamed to places and also in YouTube, etc. So let's make sure that we keep things PG-13, you know. So instead of saying the D word, you may say sausage. Instead of saying the V word, you may say honey pot, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so one of the things that I just found out, and the public is going to find out, is you are about to be inducted into the Urban X Hall of Fame.
That's correct, yes.
That is an award show coming in LA, so let's clap it up. Clap it up. What is Urban X?
So Urban X is a award show that focuses on the multiracial performers, I guess is one way to put it. It's all about the performers that weren't, yeah, that too, that weren't necessarily celebrated by the big award shows like XBiz or AVN.
So giving some attention to the little folk.
Yeah.
Because at AVN and XBiz, they only want to really give attention to the big, or the ones who spend the most marketing money. I already know about that.
Yeah. Gianna Michaels started Urban X, and she's been, you know, doing it for a long time, and it really is about celebrating people that just don't really get celebrated that often.
But they kick ass.
Yeah.
Just like you kick ass. If y'all are listening, if y'all can't see this, make sure you go to YouTube channel MILF Candy or YouTube channel AsherClanTV. You need to see what she looks like, or the Twitter MILF Candy, all one word. You need to see what she looks like. She is absolutely stunning. Her hair is red. She's wearing is it a reddish, burnt orange?
It's like a burnt orange, yeah.
Burnt red, burnt orange.
It's like a burnt orange.
Okay, she's looking like what's the girl from Spider-Man, Mary Ann, something like that. She got a little Mary Ann to her, whatever.
I'll take that.
You know, so Bossman is gonna be slinging his web to catch her.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
But also we have another tremendously gifted individual. His name is Prophecy, Twitter Mass Prophecy. He's gonna be having a shoot with her after second shoot with her, and he's around. He may pop in here. I'm not sure. There he is. That was his cue to pop in.
He's like, now I feel like it.
Yeah. Right. So let's get into it, though. Let's talk about what the people want to hear. MILF, hot wife. Do you prefer MILF or do you prefer hot wife? You may not be married, but I'm not going to go there. But let's just say if you have a partner. Does it make you feel a certain way to be called a MILF or sexy MILF or hot wife?
So after like 25 years of being in and out of this, I finally found somebody that gets it, and we have a super, super healthy relationship because he understands that this is work and it's fun.
Bang other people for a living.
Yeah, and he does too. He actually has his own thing going on now, so he goes by Jack Human because he looks like Hugh Jackman.
All right.
Yeah. I have friends that jokingly call him the Wolverine, which I'm like, I'm okay with that.
I think someone, I think our assistant with this one, I think Magenta Lex sort of like caught a little squirtsy right there with that name. I just saw her. She's like, I need that in my. Anyway, so to the question though, what do you feel? What category would you consider yourself? Are you the hot wife, or are you the professional MILF, or are you just a slut actress?
You know, I find myself really these days to be able to go between those categories and have a blast with it. You know, the MILF category tends to be a lot of taboo stuff, which okay, I get it. You guys are into it. Cool. But it's not necessarily always my cup of tea. Like, because I tend to prefer a time when there was a lot less of that and it was more about authenticity and having a great time. And, you know, we were really doing, you know, scripts back then that were, you know, 30, 40 pages. Like, I mean, there was just so much going on
Let's
in a
get into
different
that.
way.
Let's get into that. You say back then. I'm not going to say how many years. I don't want to tell on you, whatever.
25.
She was like, there's 20, 35, 20, 30 pages. Let me just say this. When I started filming in this industry, I think it was 5 years ago, but around that fourth year, that's when I did the Gianna Dior. That's when she had that big psycho whatever, and I actually filmed a big captured scene. And I had 3, 4 pages I put on the tablet, right? But I didn't have 25. It's changed.
It's changed a lot, and I've seen a lot of changes.
For the better, though.
Some have come and go, and then others have stuck. And I mean, there's some things that are better, and there's some things that I'm not a big fan of. And I think that's with any job that you've had a long time. And you've seen all the changes.
One of my gifts is to be able to improv and pivot, right?
Yeah.
And I can see, it's interesting because I can have conversations with, like, say, Prophet, and we could, like, sort of meet at the pendulum of something, but we may be different perspectives. But I feel like if you have 5, 10 pages or whatever, you lose that improvisation. You lose the ability of the creator being like, okay, this is what it says, but it could really be more edgy or better.
Really changes.
Yeah. Right.
A lot of the people that I used to do features with that had those big scripts, they were okay with us rewording something if we needed to make it a little bit more fluid. And then there were some people that were like, no, that's the script. You have to say it exactly that way. It always depended on who you were working with. I mean, you know, Cash Markman, when he wrote scripts, they were usually really good and we didn't really need to change anything. And a lot of them were really funny too. I mean, I still get fan mail about one of the movies I did with him. And then, you know, a lot of the stuff that I did with Jerome Tanner, I still get fan mail about that. And those scripts were things that I would go pick up, you know, 2 to 3 weeks before a shoot.
You had to learn it.
And I would have to learn it and memorize it.
But the pay was the same. Ballpark.
Yes and no.
Here's my thought. We're in a society right now that the attention span is minuscule.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Therefore, as let's say Instagram, YouTube, the shorts, the reels, right? Culture. You got, in those instances, you have 59 seconds. Well, now YouTube, you can go up to 3 minutes with a short, but let's just say 59 seconds. If you're going to tell a story to get someone to click something, right? In that instance, right? But then you have Twitter, right? So you have teasers and trailers. So let's say you have 70 seconds to 90, maybe 100 seconds at max, whatever, right? So there's only so much story you can tell because the people's attention span, either they're going to want to hear 15 to 30 seconds or they're going to want to, like, okay, let me just fast forward to see the action, because now that's the culture. So does it really, so that's why I think it's like your deliverable in terms of the different marketing channels, you only have this amount anyway. So I also think this, when it was, you know about this, when it was PH, I'm not going to say that word, right? You know, whatever. And when they were really, before they really took a lot of things, they didn't adapt to the whole stuff, whatever, credit cards and whatever else, age thing. When everybody used to put 10 minutes, they used to put 10 minutes on PH and whatever X videos, whatever, and then in the premium they would put 20 minutes, whatever. So the story mattered more. Like what we do is we just put a 70 second, 90 second trailer. It's gonna still get the same clicks. It may not get as, but it's like if I can give you in a condensed, and I can, and I know how to put it together. Okay, so then it's like, okay, well, that works for old school. Old school, 10 minutes or whatever, blah blah blah. They never got with the clip stores. They didn't have the mini vids. They didn't have the clips for sale. They didn't have the OnlyFans, right? They never. So, but we came up with the clip stores, the clip culture, and the fan site culture. So now I'm pushing out, and you 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60, I'm pushing out different things to try to get your attention to hit this one thing here. And so I just like, okay, cool. So it's like, can we create and condense it in a way? I did a shoot with KiKi 2 years ago. It was one of my favorite shoots. It was a lot of layers to it. There was a layer of her warning her the podcast. I mean, the interviewer, blah blah blah, because she was an assistant, and then it was the sit down interview with a sports person, figured and some things went left, and then it was them walking outside. We went downtown Vegas, and they were walking. Then the abduction and everything like that, and KiKi screaming, and then it was all the antics inside, and the boyfriend was, when they're arguing, and then she didn't know that the boyfriend was sitting outside. It was one of the captured episodes, I think, whatever. With Katie Kush, shout out to her, and the boyfriend got shot in the shoulder. Then it was all the sex stuff. That took 7-8 hours.
Yeah, it was a long day.
But I felt so good about it. I put it out, and let's say I put out something else. It's just antics that we do.
Right.
Raw antics. Raw antics is going to win out. Raw antics may cause little to nothing or hardly whatever. Versus, but I still feel good about the work because I'm like, I feel that work people can remember for a year, 2 or 3. The raw answers they remember for a short amount of time because it's always
very short-lived because they're gonna look for the next high.
For the next high, but in that if you keep the highs coming, right? And so, it's just a precarious time.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting thing because yes, you're right. You do want to get people's attention quickly, right? But at the same time, we also need to be creative because we are creative people. I mean, for me, I know when I do my own stuff, I like to do things that are, silly and corny and make me laugh. And
I just said we're missing comedy. Like I said, we got to do some comedic stuff.
Yeah,
And that stuff that can just give the giggles, whatever. Like I want to see more. That's necessary.
It really is. And I find that whenever we come up with really ridiculous scenarios, I mean just outright ridiculous, and we're having fun as actors and riffing off of each other, it adds a layer to the scene that you don't always get because not everybody can improv. I mean there's people out there that you have to feed them every little line or everything to really get something out of them. And then there's other people that can sit here and talk to a wall and make it interesting. It's all about having that gift of being able.
You got gifts.
A lot of gifts.
she got some bazookas gifts. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
it. It was the right time. It was the right time.
Yeah. Let's talk.
That to be said.
The gifts come from your mom or your daddy? I mean, your mom.
Well, I mean, my mom is tall and angular, and I'm short and round. Like on my dad's side, all the women are short and round.
You got some roundness. You got some. I'm trying to keep it PG, y'all. It can go. It can go left real fucking quick. All right.
You said the F word.
Yeah. Fuck life. What's your favorite position that gets you there? That when you need to get there, when you're yearning for that to bust a real hard. What gets you there?
It depends. It
Why
depends.
does it always got to depend? Why can't it be just straight up?
Because it's never the same. Like, that's the beauty of sex. Like, when you're having good sex, even with somebody you know really well, you know, one day it might be, okay, I need to be on top. And then another day it might be, you know, can we just have some plain old missionary? Like, I mean, those tend to be my go-tos the most.
Okay.
Standing, hands against the wall.
Are you flexible?
We have the flexibility question from the crowd.
I'm not as flexible as I used to be, but there is still some there.
Okay. So the legs do.
Basically, someone is about to twist her. They don't play Twister.
I'm like, I can already tell. You guys are gonna see what kind of pretzel you can put me in today.
So you pretty much go. It's the current mood. It's not really one that stands out.
No, not really.
Right.
I mean, it's more about that moment and kind of getting into what's happening and enjoying where I'm at in that space in that time. You know, and I approach scenes that way too because, you know, you guys want to see like what's really happening. You want to
Do you view
know.
intimacy as work or pleasure?
Oh, intimacy
When
is
you're on
pleasure.
set, when you're on set, do you look at it as work or pleasure?
There's days where it's work, there's days where it's pleasure, and there's days where it's both.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's been times when, you know, it wasn't the best day, and there were a lot of factors that went into that. And then there's times where, you know, you have an amazing day and things just flow, and you're like, okay, cool, now I remember why I do this. You know, like there's so much that goes into it, and you know, you guys get to see a finished product, right? That, you know, we've, you know, edited and created. But I mean, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, a director might be in a bad mood. You know, the talent might be fighting with people at home.
A director may be up at 3 a.m. playing tiddlywinks with
bad
pixies
girl.
or whatever, and then have to do 3 shoots the next day. You know, it's like, you're not a bad mood, but you know, you got to find it, right? You got to find it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, one of the reasons that we used to use the same guys over and over were because we didn't have the kind of erection drugs that we have now, but also because those guys knew how to go into their mind and find something beautiful about every single woman that they worked with.
Shout out to Isaiah Maxwell, my brother from another mother.
Love Isaiah.
His whole thing is when he's on set, and we shot probably 80 scenes together, maybe 65, maybe 65, maybe 80 now I think about it. But anyway, he was like, he goes off, he introduces to the girl, whatever, blah blah blah, and then he gets to, you know, gets the gist of everything, and then he goes off for a little bit. He starts writing in his little thing.
Yeah,
he gets in the state of he gets his head right. And then he, you know, puts on the shirt, whatever he does, the Instagram picture, and it's just everything. The woman's just always, but he's like, you gotta find your space, your pocket, because it's a different person and he may do 2-3 shoots, mainstream shoots in a day. He'll do 2 mainstream shoots and a collab. Every single day, 6 days a week. He has one day he goes to ice bath, but he gets it right. You know, he's like, okay, what is this person like? You know, what I need to do? Where's my mind? Where's my body at? Let me find my energy space. Is she more the romantic, the hardcore? Da da da. It's like, what is the produce? And you know, so I learned a lot from him, right? But today is about, shout out to him. Today's about you.
It is.
And introducing Bossmane Dre.
Oh, yeah.
So you have two things we're gonna do. One is gonna be exclusively for MILF Candy. Another one is going to be collaboration that we all share.
Yeah, coming to our platform soon.
Yes. Let me ask you a question. When you're kissing a man, do you want that? Oh, excuse me, not kissing. When you are in a moment with the man, are you one of those you want to feel that eye contact, or do you get lost and you're closing your eyes and you get lost in the sauce?
I've done both. You know, there again, it really boils down to what's going on in that moment, because some people give great eye contact, right? And some people
And verbal.
and verbal.
You like
yeah,
verbal?
I do like verbal. You know, some people really know how to get in that moment with you, and then other people don't.
So your hair it can be pulled from where?
Bottom.
The bottom hair. I'm just sorry. I would no. I'm not. I'm not trying to act anything out, y'all. I'm just her curls and her locks. Sorry. It's not. Anyway, if you caught this now, we have been talking about different things. We've been talking about the industry, the adult industry, back how they used to write scripts. We've been talking about MILFism, hot wifeism. We've been talking about KiKi Dier. Going to Hall of Fame at Urban X Awards upcoming next week. We're all going to be in LA. Our sponsor, shout out the Flourish XXX, is up for the best pro-am. One of our signed talents that we manage, Sheen the Dream, will be presenting. He's up for 2 awards as well. Shout out to him. You're wearing this ridiculously gorgeous reddish, burnt orange. It matches your hair. Looking all tender. Very tender. It's like,
What's going on?
hey, fuck raising canes, raising Kikis. Hey, you know. So let's pivot for a second. Let's pivot for a second. You don't really care about the color of the skin of the person that you're with. You're not one of these queen of spades where they only want to be with African American men or black men, hot black men.
No.
You don't care about the color. Okay. And you don't really size matter. The size doesn't matter what color, right?
I mean,
Does size matter to you?
I mean,
Or motion in the ocean? I've heard more motion than anything else, because I've heard people say that. I've heard more women say, well, you know what, a guy can have size, but if they don't know how to move it, how to touch it, how to lick it, how to stick it, then it don't matter.
I mean, there's.
And then I heard some that's like they gotta slam me out, and I'm like, okay, where are you at?
Listen, if a guy has a good one, he should know what to do with it. Now, if he has a tiny one, he should just go away. Because I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do.
The
with
micros,
that.
yeah, we stay away from the macros. We stay away from the
Like,
macros.
I don't know
Right,
what
right.
you're gonna do.
All right, micro man. Not me, but it's like they come with the cape, with the micro man. I'm going to pleasure you.
I mean,
with
if your pubes are bigger than your
Inch and a
patches,
half.
it's a problem.
Yeah, we got one of our male performers. He tends to hurt women pelvises. Not him, but way over there. Y'all can't see, because he's a strong guy. He's strong. Strong guy. Anyway, so I wanna say I appreciate that we can sit here before we do a scene. This is one of the things why I love to do these things. Well, for when I created a marketing platform for it. I just feel that before you do the scene, it helps everyone just to sort of like relax. Like we are all cut from the same. Well, no, but yes, and no.
We definitely don't all have the same equipment.
Look, if y'all would have seen what she did with her fingers, what was that? What was this with her fingers? That's your nip thing.
I don't even realize I do it. It's hereditary.
Okay, you know what? Hey, I know this is. Yo, okay. I don't want you two.
I like my nipples getting
Don't kick us off. Adult industry's in a really tough position now. It's under an attack that it's never been under. Everybody thought Project 2025 was going to go. We're not going to go there. Was going to go away. It hasn't. It's picked up steam.
Never going to go away.
AVS now, they thought it was just United States, 7 states. It's now 20 states. It's now more countries rolling. in Europe. There's people in the UK can't even see things in Twitter over here. It's so my whole thing to people is, focus, get your distribution right. Be on more than just 1 or 2 or 3 channels. Be steady, be consistent. One of the things that whatever things happen, I'll always stay consistent.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
because you can't control some things.
I've seen so much come and go, and I've seen so many attacks from various places over the years, and unfortunately, there are always going to be people that want to take away other people's rights to enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
It's just
that.
that.
They say you can't do that. Buy Bitcoin. We're changing legislature. I told people about the 401k stuff. That's what they're saying. They're saying you can't do this anymore. You're gonna be, and we're gonna bring cars to be done here and warehouses. No, you're not. It's like.
So I mean, you're right though. You do have to really.
You suck toes?
Do I suck toes?
Got it. See, I love doing that when they don't expect it. Do you? Yes or no?
I mean, I have. I prefer women's feet though. Women have pretty feet.
So what if a man got pretty feet?
I don't know.
I got shoes on.
I gotta inspect that first. Yeah, your feet all right.
So, man. Look, listen. Y'all were listening here. Y'all thought she was just some She's a fucking freak. Okay? She got freak all up in her. You just gotta peel back the layers. Okay? Now that we've been doing some peeling back, I think it's time for us to get to the scene.
Yeah.
Shout out your socials to everyone.
Okay, you can go to Insta, and that's KiKi Dare _. That's spelled DAIRE. You can go to Twitter. That's KiKi _Dare. Again, DAIRE. You can go to TikTok, KiKi Dare. You can go to my OF, which is the same as my Twitter, KiKi _Dare. And you can also go to KiKiDare.com if you can't remember all of that, because that's where all of those links are. So go there, spend your money, and I humbly thank you.
And ask for that. Where's that feature with her and MrFlourish? Where that? Force it out of her. She's like, MrFlourish, I've had 35 people ask me where the thing is. Well, we ain't done nothing. I'm coming to you right now. Anyway.
Oh my God, I've had so many people be like, wait, where's this? The S stuff, and I'm like, no, ask him.
Oh, right. From the other thing, yeah. Listen, okay, everybody, y'all need to understand this. She's gonna be performing with other people today, but I've decided we're back behind the scenes when she was trying on attire. She happened to give me a glimpse of the golden melons and the watermelons, the cantaloupes, the bazookas. I'm using all the right. And the thing about it is, she got a nice little curvature too, a little curvature. And she gave me a look, and it was like, don't you wish? It was like, and I was messed up. Now, I think she gives that look just because she's a tease, but it messed me up a little bit. So I'm still recovering from that.
You went stuttery for a minute.
I did, So, by the way, if you catch this in YouTube or some other things, you may see a link uncensored. Make sure you check that out. 2 clicks, you get to see what the F she's about to do. Socials.
Yeah. So, Bossmane Dre, Instagram, DRE_GOT_EM. And Twitter, Drizzy_DRE_9. Then you can just Google Bossmane Dre. Hey, something's gonna pop up. Click those links. Support. OnlyFans, same Bossmane Dre.
He is a top 1-something% in OnlyFans, and he has Instagram almost at 200,000. It's on the way there. So he's gonna help our social media presence out. But anyway, MrFlourish69, you can find it anywhere. Shout out to our sponsors, the Flourish XXX. Also, mainly AsherClanTV and Equintus Media. Also, the person that you saw pop in, Prophet, if he wants to pop in again and shout out his socials, he can. I'm actually going to take my mic off so he can shout out his socials.
Yo, you can check me out on Twitter or X. It's Mass Prophecy. and I got my Instagram going. It's him Prophet, and yeah,
Cool.
appreciate y'all.
All right, and shout out to our PA Magenta Lex, two X's. She causes hell. She just causes hell. Anyway, Milf Candy, check it out. YouTube Milf Candy, the website, also the Twitter Hot Milf Candy. Bye bye.